Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Faye. How are you?
Yeah, we're all good, aren't we?
Yeah, all good here.
And I can see
Yeah.
some people are finding us. So people who are joining in, Debbie and I have just had a real chuckle to ourselves because for about a few minutes we were live, as we thought. We were trying to find the link to share to the Facebook group. And after all this blaming Facebook for technical hitches, we realised I hadn't hit the go live button. So we were talking to
Been a long
ourselves
week.
and no one would have been able to find us because I didn't hit the go live button. So it is really good to be with you all, and I hope you're having a good week. We've got lots to catch up on, haven't we? Hi, Steph. Hi, Kate.
Yeah.
Hi, Helen. Brilliant. So we definitely are live on our YouTube channel and on our Twilight Crafts Facebook page, but clearly it only works if you hit go live.
It does help, doesn't it?
So how is everybody? Let us know how you are, what you've been up to. We had the most amazing weekend, didn't we, Deb?
Oh, it was the best. Absolutely
so chilled.
So chilled.
Yeah. And we had 3 days, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, dedicated crafting, the most wonderful crop haul in Bristol, and we actually got layouts done. Now, I'll show you some of the layouts in a minute. We can maybe walk through some of our layouts because both of us got 6 layouts done.
Yes. I'll have to find mine.
Oh, hi, Belinda on YouTube. Good to have you with us. So while Debbie's finding her layouts, I just thought I'd talk to you about 2 new beautiful collections from 49 and Market. So this one, if you've got some of the Wonderlust collection or even some of the Wherever collection, this is a brand new one out, and I think it complements with past collections that are now discontinued. So a few of our ladies were buying some of these bits and pieces to go with old collections to top up. Oh, hi, Rachel. Hi, Hen. Oh, Steph's had a game of staff rounders tonight in the sunshine.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, well done. No wonder you're aching. I do not blame you. So, yeah, really quick walkthrough. Just some people like to see what this is all about. We've got the beautiful laser cuts, but different elements to the Wonderlust collection and to the Wherever collection. I love the film strips. I love the coloured bunting, the little suitcases. Look at that little travel mug there.
And little caravans are very cute.
Yeah, little camper van and
vans.
Love them.
Nice.
And look at that little dog. So lovely, a rucksack. Then we've got the rub-ons, Travel Diaries rub-on set. You get 3 of the 6x12s. Look at those. I look at the aeroplane hearts, the loop-de-loops. How cute is that? Then we've got the washi tape set. Now, I quite like this. Is a really large piece, so you could die cut with this. You could use it as a background. I think that is fantastic. And then we have the strips. So you've got a whole sheet, you've got the little stickers, and you've got the strips. The die cut elements, 105 pieces here. I think this has got some really nice journaling cards. And I think that is in contrast to the laser cut. So I'd much rather have a range where you've got icons and you've got journaling pieces. So love those. And then we've got the solids collection and we've got the patterned papers. So love those. And then other things that have arrived. Now, I think this, I don't know if you've seen this one yet, Deb, but if anybody has travelled the US, this is a 50-sheet pack. Look at this. It's packed. So 50 papers in one kit, and it is documenting 50 of the US states.
So does that mean if you go there, you've got to go to all 50? That's a bit of a big ask.
I mean, it is a big ask. And some of them are cut apart, so you wouldn't have to necessarily use. So one side has the state. So, for example, Maine. I've got some family that live in Maine. And then you've got a cut apart sheet. So on the reverse. But look, isn't it fab? So that's like the main piece. And then So that's Wyoming.
I didn't know that.
Yes, on my dad's side. Never been.
That's where Stephen King writes a lot of his books. I'm not sure if you love
that. I would love to go. Oh, hi, Jules. Jules is on YouTube too. Fantastic. And then these are new. So 49er Market are doing all-in-one kits. So these aren't on the main collections. These are standalone all-in-one page kits. You can't buy the pieces separately. So this one is called Center Stage. So you get 2 laser cut cardstock sheets, you get 2 die cut cardstock sheets, you get 12 patterned papers, 2 each of the 6 designs. So I think that is a good way to get a little bit of everything. So we've got Center Stage, we've got It's Your Day, there is Little Dreamers Sugar, Little Dreamers Spice, which is sort of the baby boy, the baby girl. They're all online, so have a look at those. And then I have saved my favourite for last, Glimmer and Glee. Now this is our next subscription kit, Deb. It
looks lovely. I haven't seen it in real life yet, but this
is my kind of collection. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at these frames. Tickets, scallops. This is my kind of thing. And then I just quite like I think this would go with any collection. I wouldn't necessarily just have it on its own, but the little sentiments, because they would go with anything. Happy birthday, let the good times roll. Happy cake day, cheers to you, have a blast, raise a toast, party time. Love those. Then we've got cello stickers, which we've seen in other collections before. So not washi tape this time, cello stickers. Look at those.
Oh, they're nice.
Love those. So they're good. Then we've got the rub-on transfer set.
Hi, Nicola.
Oh, hi, Nicola. Good to have you with us. And then now these, I just want a pack of these. Look at these florals.
They are lovely.
Look how delicate. I love these little circles and the hot air balloons. And then just like the other collection, you've got the patterned papers, and then you have the solids. And the solids have got a slight pattern to them, you can see. Loving those. But Glimmer and Glee, I mean, look at these hot air balloons. It has got a slight vintage style, but I just love the colour palette of it. Kites, hot air balloons, cupcakes. Lovely, isn't it? So all the lovely things. And of course, you've got your 49er Market inks that coordinate, or of course, your oxides. So, Deb, do you want to share what you've been working on at our crop?
Can you see it okay in the...
Yeah.
Okay, not really. This is layout using a Jenny Wren cut file. This is paper bark blooms, and this is also the same collection. It comes with a lovely cut file with flowers, so I mounted 3 photos in that one, and I inked it because it came in white, so I inked it to match the background. This is Written in the Stars, and Jenny Wren cut files. I've used top and bottom, top and middle for the border. This is using a Jenny Wren stencil and cut file.
Oh, I love that. I did a Lego one. I'll find my Lego one for you, Deb.
Artful. Oh,
there we go.
I've got bits from...
So this is Artful Moments. Yeah. And Deb, what I love, this is one of your 12 by 12 Jenny Wren brick wall stencils. Yes. So I know you've done it in A5 before, you've done it in A4, but this is the new 12 by 12, and you can literally washi tape it down. And we just decided to go for a rainbow of colour, didn't we, on that one?
Yeah, love it. I've also finished this one. I backed this one ages ago and finished it off with paper bark blooms. And this is Artful Moments with a cut file that I've designed. Haven't put it on the website yet, but I've designed it to add photos in. But it's like a
little Polaroid tab.
Like a little slide mount that you used to get. And this is using another 12 by 12 Jenny Wren stencil, a big circle with the sort of this pattern, so I inked it, and then I did the same tone, stamping and inking all around the edges, and added some ephemera, and yeah.
Oh,
So
thank
that's
you,
what
Helen. Helen says, beautiful layers. You can't beat a bit of rainbow colour, can you? That's why we love this artful moments. And with this one, Deb, you gave me this idea. So we wanted to back the cup file, and we were at a crop, and I was like, oh, I don't have matching papers. What am I going to do? And Deb said, great, we've got white cardstock. We'll ink the card. And
I do that a lot. I
yeah,
ink it a lot.
I just wouldn't have thought. And just get a piece of white card, draw around your letters, ink the paper, and cut and stick.
And you've got it completely matching.
Oh, thank you, Hen. Hen says, love the layouts too. We did these when we were with you, Hen. We were just so productive. Oh,
Very
hi, Jen.
productive.
So
Hi,
yeah,
Jen.
we were really, and I was using up some really old, so I made some kits up for the crop, and I was really determined, following our International Scrapbook Day challenge, to just do a bit of de-stash. So this is 49 and Market Spice, and then I had some of these beautiful film strip acetate pieces in eggplant, and some colour wash rub-ons. I was just determined to do a bit of stash busting. This is a Pretty Little Studio collection, and the background paper really did all the work. I had some old 49 and Market rub-ons. I had some old gold thickers that I just positioned around, and a little bit of Pretty Little Studio Comfort and Joy ephemera. So I was just like stash busting, just using up. And now, Deb, this is one of your kits, and it's got to have been from maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, I think it might even be a bit longer than that.
Yeah, and I hadn't finished it. So lots of paper folding in this. You can see here, this is a square, and Debbie folds it in on itself like this, and then you just fold it back and you create little squares. So the kits are sold out now, but you might want to scrap lift as an idea. Lots of people at the crop were asking if they could scrap lift. So yes. Oh, I will find out for you, Karen, because we're about to place an order. Since you last asked, we haven't placed an order yet. So I will go, let me write myself a note, because that is for the weekend.
That's imminent, isn't it?
It is. Let me just put that. Corrugated is the 12 by 12, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. Thank you, Karen. I will see what I can do on that one. So yeah, love that kit. And there's an idea. That was my International Scrapbook Day challenge. Now, on that note, I'm going to announce we did post a video on the group of our 3 winners. So we have Jill Howarth. Well done, Jill. And Jill's already contacted us, so we can send her a prize. And then Amanda King and Helen Cooper. So those were our 3 winners drawn out of the bowl.
Well done, everybody.
Well done.
And really nice to see.
Oh, that album was full up, wasn't it? It was great. Yeah. Really good. So that was that one. And then I went on to lots of rainbow of colour. I added my little bits of bling, little colour wheel there. And then these 2 I posted on our Twilight Crop and Craft group. This is using Uniquely Creative again. This is their field notes collection, and it is just perfect. It's all this fishy paper, so I added some stenciling, some rub-ons. This title is from Cocoa Vanilla Studio that I had in my stash, and yeah, lots of stash busting for these. So that was it. So let's get making. I've got my photos here from a trip to Legoland. I'm gonna get sticking. Oh, thank you, Helen. Helen says congrats to the winners. It was wonderful. We had so many entries. Really great. So is anybody crafting along, or does it get to this point on a Thursday and it's more about sitting back watching? And
if we weren't doing our live, I'm not going to lie to you, I would be sitting back and probably watching Race Across the World now. But we're committed, aren't we?
We are committed. And also I know Race Across the World is something that I watch with my husband, so we actually wait, but he's
Well, he doesn't wait anymore. He carries on and watches it. I think you've seen, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, carries on and watches it.
Oh, gosh. And we're getting near the end now, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's getting exciting. I've really enjoyed watching it. Absolutely loved it. I mean, I think it's really hard. I would
looks
love
like an amazing experience, but I don't think it's for me.
No, I mean, they've been to Mongolia. It just looks amazing.
Imagine
but
how shattered they are. They've hardly slept. They're stuck on public transport all the time. It'd be just my luck. I'd be horrendously travel sick, and I'd be just miserable.
This is exactly my worry, is that I feel like, I mean, there's no glamour. They are literally, and they don't have a whole lot of money.
No.
So, you know, they are traveling on.
And then even when they sort of have a homestay, they have to travel so far, don't they? And I think, oh, you know, how much extra have they done, like just by traveling to that homestay? And mind you, the experience of staying with people must be amazing.
I thought that. I mean, those are once in a lifetime experiences, aren't they?
Definitely.
One of the ones I recently watched was that the homestay was so amazing, and then they were obviously offered a lift, and there was no sort of sense of urgency. It was the two young.
I saw that one, yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, yeah, could we just pick up the pace?" I mean, how do you say to people who've been so generous?
I know.
Like, hurry up. Getting the positioning all over the place here. I can't. Yeah. So what is everybody else watching? Oh, Rachel, now I've seen. So Clarkson's Farm, has the new one come out yet? Because I've watched them all, and we have been to Clarkson's Farm because we're big fans. We love it. But there was a trailer of the brand new one coming out. Or are you re-watching an old one? Because I think season 4 is about to land. I think. And Rachel, I think though, Race Across the World, we're not on the final yet. There are 2 more episodes, but what they're doing is dragging out. I don't mean dragging out, but you know what I mean. It's the final leg of the race, but I think it's over 2 episodes, because last week was 6 of 8. I think, because I checked, because I thought the same as you. I was like, oh, are we nearing the end? I wasn't sure. So yes, we're not. Brilliant. Joe, are we on season 5 of Clarkson's Farm?
Well, I have to say, I am watching The Testaments.
Oh, well, I'm a bit annoyed. I don't think I can get it, can I?
It'll be on Channel 4 soon, I'm sure.
I can't wait.
It's bound to be. It's Channel 4 always have. Well, they had The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
A little bit later than.
But we think it's not out yet.
I've got 1 episode to go.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
It's very good.
Oh, Hen, you've been on facial training today. That sounds interesting. As in, like, beauty facial. I love all of that stuff. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Love all that. Right, I just love all these pencils. Now, I did, again, this is something I do quite often, I did cut all the white edges off. Because you know me, I don't like...
Got a bit into that, haven't you?
I've got into it. Like, previously, I would have been, oh, I can't be bothered with all that. But I used to hate fussy cutting. I actually find it quite therapeutic. And now it's because I've got those Cutterbee scissors.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, though, isn't there?
Yeah, you don't want to do too much, do you? No. You don't want to overdo it.
No.
But yeah, I do enjoy trimming those little edges off. So all is good. So yes, we are 2 weeks time then, Joe, for bit of Clarkson's. We just find it so funny. I have seen some of the trailers and they are absolutely hilarious. I know you're not a Clarkson fan, are you?
No, I'm not a fan, but yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna bother about anyone else who watches it. It's each to their own, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like what I've seen of him as a person. That's my issue.
So I can't remember. There was something very funny on some of the trailers coming up. There'll be lots of funny moments. So looking forward to that. But yes, I can't get the Testaments yet because I think you said, Debbie, it's on the Disney Plus.
It's on Disney, yeah.
Channel.
But we get it with the Sky package that we've got. They've just introduced it, so it's
that's really good.
A nice surprise.
That is good.
Yeah.
I will double check. I don't think we do, which is a real shame. So good question, Rachel. What scissors do I have? So I have Cutfiles, trusty Cutfiles. I just can't live without these. And I've got a couple of different types, but I always come back to Cutfiles. So Debbie, you introduced me to these, which are the little fist scars.
Yeah, I still go back to mine with those sometimes. Sometimes I find if I cut out too much with the Cutfiles, I need a different shape, and I still go back to those. Go back.
So Cutfiles are my go-to. I do love these. They're a very, very sharp point, but I find these are easier to handle. And then the ones I don't use very often are my sort of Tim Holtz ones. Now, they used to always be my go-to. You know, the Tim Holtz
use those all the time, didn't you?
Red-handled scissors. I still do have them here in my tent somewhere, but they are now not my go-to, I have to say. Oh, Joe saw a comedian in London the other week and Caleb was there. I've been to see the Caleb's live show, and it was brilliant, actually, because he was really supporting British farming, and he's done a lot for the farming industry. Oh, Steph, you do trim a little bit of white edge. Yeah, if it's printed wrong and it's a bit wonky, I know what you mean. You just got to trim it down a little bit.
I might do a dark blue for the last one. Do you think?
Oh yeah, nice. Is that's to go with that cool toned starburst?
So it's going with here. So I thought I know it's blue over here, but if I do a blue at the end, it won't matter. It's still going to match in, I think.
Yeah, fabulous. Great. So I just need a couple of foam pads. So, uniquely creative scissors are amazing. Karen, we've also been looking at, they've got a new paper trimmer, which
that looks amazing. I've seen them demo that. That looks fantastic.
A couple of those coming, and also the new the glue, Deb, and you said it looked fantastic.
Yeah, well, they did. You can't really see with glue, can you? But they said that they'd researched it, and they didn't produce it until they were happy, and they wanted glue that would stick quickly. But not ruck up the paper at all. So it's kind of quick sticky PVA, but it's not really wet. It sounds very good. They said it took them a long time to get it just right. They wouldn't produce it until they were happy with the formula. So yeah.
Nice. So yeah, we're looking, and they are developing new products all the time. They've just moved to a new warehouse. There were some videos on their socials about their relocation to a bigger property, so lots more to come from Uniquely Creative, which I think is just fantastic. Belinda asked a great question on YouTube. how did you cut the backs for the letters, Debbie? Can you talk us through? Because you do have a little technique.
Oh, right. So if I show you the cut file, I turn it over to the back and I trace around the outside edge. You can trace around the inside edge, but if you trace around the outside edge, you can then cut in the inside and you know it will be the right size. So I do it like that. So I know that the Y goes about up to there, and then cut out in the middle and then ink the other side. So whatever you've got, it doesn't matter on here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and you have spent a lot of time finding the best way. And people do, if you use a lot of cut files, you will find the best way to do it. I do the same. I draw around the outside edge and then I cut on the inside edge. Is that pretty much what you were trying?
I think you have to do what works for you, really, don't you? You know, sometimes I cut around all the letters if I want the same colour, but more often than not, I do different colours. I like having different colours.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to put a little arrow here. This is coming together quite nicely. Yeah, and then cut with scissors, Deb, don't you? So you do the pencil line first.
Yeah.
And then cut out with scissors. And then you do the inking, because then you know roughly where you're sticking
and
down.
if you draw on the other side, it means you're not going to get any pencil lines on the front where you're inking, you know, accidentally. Means you've still got a bit of wiggle room to move it around. If you draw on the front side and you don't get it perfect, you might end up with a bit of pencil there, which, you know, might annoy you.
Yeah. All good techniques. Right, I'm nearly there. Just adding a little bit of foam to my...
Right, I'm adding a little bit of... I've got this lovely alphabet, tiny alphabet stamp by Seth Apter. So I'm just
I love that.
A little bit of extra detail.
Texture.
It's texturage.
Bit of texturage. Can't beat it. Yeah, Karen, we love the new 49er Market kits. I love the like the collection bundles. And there's quite a few sort of standalone kits that aren't part of the main stock.
Yeah, and that's a nice way to get a different kit, isn't it, with sort of everything.
Well, I love it because I'll tell you what, look, this is in my craft bag that I haven't used yet. They used to do these page kits. Do you remember these?
Yes.
And it's nice that they've evolved, because some people loved these because they've got all the printed bits and it's almost like a scrapbook by numbers and you can assemble it. And other people just preferred to have a bit more free flow and open-ended creativity. So they've kept the concept of like a bundle.
Yeah.
And the bundles come in these little envelopes, but it's more like all the bits all in one. And these all-in-one kits that they're doing, that is completely new. Because then you've got the cost of single laser cut packs, and they're a cheaper price point. Yes, the standalone kits. So it's these, Karen. I think I was showing some of these earlier. The all-in-one kits. So you've got a few laser cuts, you've got a few ephemera, and you've got some lovely double-sided papers. And I just think they are fantastic. My favourite is this one, just because of the colour palette. I think this matches with Glimmer and Glee. So it's that similar colour palette. I mean, look at that. Look at that paper there. It's like mixed media with bunting. And the spots. I love, absolutely love that. So, yeah, it's nice to see new things from 49 Market coming down the line. Right, I'm going to have to add some crystal. You know me, I've got into this habit now of adding crystals to everything. I just seem to go for shimmer pens and crystals. Let's find the pickup tool. Here it is. Let's get some crystals on. Yeah, Centre Stage is lovely, and there is The Little Dreamers Sugar and Spice is nice because obviously they've had previous collections, and if you own bits from other past collections, actually the mix and match is quite nice. You're not having to buy all the things. You can just buy a little bit of things, because it's hard to keep up with all the things, isn't it?
And they have got quite muted tones, haven't they? The colours, some of them do really mix and match, don't they?
They do. But that is nice, because then if you own, that's why the travel diaries, because Wanderlust and Everywhere sold out quickly, but you might still have bits left over, and so you don't need to buy all the things. You're just going to buy a couple of little bits to complement.
Or if you've got papers or you make your own backgrounds, you can quite easily buy a couple of ephemera packs and really
just make it go. Yeah, make it go a bit further. Absolutely. Right, let's have a few little bits. Can't have a layout without some extra blings on here. We have got Little Dreamers Sugar as that kit, and then we've got Little Dreamers Spice. So those are on the website. They're wonderful. But yes, really nice if you own some of the other collection and you don't necessarily want all the stuff. You can just buy the kit to complement what you've already got. Right, I'm going gold. I'm going right in. Let's go for the gold.
If you're going to do it as blingy as you can.
I'm going bling. Trouble is, you've got to try and pick up these little bits. There we go. And maybe we've got a little yellow here, a golden yellow. There we go, golden yellow. I quite like adding Nouveau drops as well, but
I started using my Nouveau drops a lot lately.
And can you see the shimmer I've added here? That is just showing up there. It picks it up on camera a little bit, but there's the, so that is the like the Nouveau shimmer pens. This is Wink Stella, but we've got the Nouveau version.
I've got the Nouveau pens, they're lovely.
Did a little bit.
I've got the gold one.
Yeah, I've got gold, silver, and then the diamond ones. Oh, Karen, you've got all the other Little Dreamers. There was Little Dreamers and Little Celebrations, wasn't there? Well, that's great, because then you can just add bits to it. You don't feel like you've got to have all the things. Because we can't keep up with all the things. That's the trouble. There's only so many hours in the day to use all this lovely stuff.
Absolutely. There's only so many pages you can make, aren't there?
Yeah, because all that busy life gets in the way and we haven't got as much time as we like. Right, I'm definitely going all the bling. Can't beat a bit of gold. Gold and yellow I'm going for on this one.
Right, okay. I'm pleased with that.
Yeah.
That's all I've managed to do. But
yeah,
if it goes well, let's try it on the piece of paper.
I think that is fabulous. So yes, let's see what that looks like against the
I think that's all right.
Looking great.
I think I got my colours right.
Love that.
Oh, I might have to do a little trimmage around your tea. Didn't cut quite enough off.
Well, that's good, because Belinda was asking on YouTube how you cut. So I'm exactly the same as you, Deb. Sometimes I have to go back and just tidy up or trim.
Only a slight bit, but I should have measured it properly before I stuck it down, but I didn't. That's rushing.
But it's easy to
it's easy to sort out. Very easy.
Yeah, just a little trim.
A little trimmage.
I've just found for you, Karen. So Little Dreamers Spice. Oh, it is an all-in-one kit. Yeah, I didn't know if it was a collection bundle or it's an all-in-one kit. So it is one of their new. So there's you've got sugar and you've got spice. So I'm thinking it's one's a sort of boy and one's a girl. Is that the whole? I don't know. I've not looked closely. Yes, it looks like. Looks like sugar is the pinky one, and spice possibly is the boy one.
Look at my fingers again. I'm completely blue.
I love that. That's a sign of a good bit of crafting.
That is a sign of a good bit of
Love that. Well,
crafting.
you got your cut file done.
Yeah, I'm going to have to finish the rest, I think.
I think that one is ready, and I have got another one planned using that starburst, you know, that rainbow paper. So hopefully with the bank holiday weekend coming up, we might have a bit of crafting time. Hopefully, Debbie. We're getting together Saturday.
We are. Can't wait.
Oh, can't wait for that. Brilliant. Well, that's our little bit of crafting done. Lovely to chat with you all.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, and yeah, have a great bank holiday weekend. Hope you get some crafting time. And we'll see you all soon.
See you
Take
soon.
care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.